Hello folks, it's a beautiful late summer evening, a Friday evening here in Ontario, and after a busy, stressful couple of weeks, I can't tell you how much I appreciate coming out to the workshop to work on our buggy. We've got over 100 miles on it now, and according to the operator's manual, it's time to check the valve adjustment, change the engine oil and filter, check the air filter, check the oil level in the front diff and in the rear gearbox. So, as you heard, it was just running. I've just turned it off. Next step is let's drop that oil out and then we'll start looking at an oil filter. There's a little access cover on the skid plate. I'm going to take it off, take the plug out and drain the oil. Well, that's a unique drain plug. It's got an O-ring on it here and a soft aluminum washer to seal there. While that oil is draining out, I'm going to remove the seats and the rubber cover there so I can get at the oil filter. And there's the oil filter. Before I remove the oil filter cover and oil filter, I'm going to put the drain plug back in, put the access cover in place, and slide that drain pan forward to catch any oil that leaks out of here. It's so nice to be out here, and the only thing chirping are the crickets. 12 mil wrench, I'm going to spin out that filter. There's the engine oil filter out. You know, it's a long time since I've taken off an engine oil filter that wasn't a spin-on. But I have great faith in the engineers at Honda. I've got a new Honda filter on here and two new O-rings. We'll just slide it back into place now. I switched from my 3/8 drive ratchet to a 1/4 inch ratchet. Makes it a little nicer, a little handier. There we go. Now we'll put a little bit of oil in her. Well, here's the fill cap, and there's the engine oil dipstick. What a cute little dipstick. I'm going to remove the dipstick, and we'll remove this fill cap. I've got a funnel here, and we'll pour in a little engine oil. Now, before I do that, I just want to tell you that I actually bought the Honda OEM engine oil for it. I asked the dealer, who's a really nice guy, I really think the world of Jeff at Cartronics in Napanee. I said, Jeff, what do you suggest for engine oil? Can I just put in 10W30 from home here on the farm? And he said, you could, but this really isn't much more expensive. And it wasn't. But you know, I did learn something really interesting. The 10W30, the 5W30, the 0W30 that we have here that's automotive is an anti-friction engine oil. It has anti-friction additives added to it. It suggests in the book not to use an engine oil with an anti-friction additive. Now I do remember talking to Jeff, and he mentioned that some people had tried synthetic engine oil in motorbikes, in some of the quads or some of the side-by-sides and ATVs, and had bad luck. That had clutch slippage. So I'm going to use the OEM oil, and yes, it is a little bit more money, but you know what? I want our little buggy to last for a long, long time. Let's check this oil level one last time. Oh, that's perfect. Well, folks, it's taken me a little longer to do this, like many jobs. My estimation of what it's going to take and what it actually takes can be two different things. So I'm not going to adjust the valves tonight and check the oil levels in the front diff and the rear gearbox and blow out the air filter. I'm going to save that for one evening next week. So we'll see you folks. Have a good night. We'll be back soon.